Hello, New York City Church of Christ. I'm Guy Hammond from Strength and Weakness Ministries. I started my ministry in an attempt to help Christians find ways to build bridges with their LGBTQ family, friends, and neighbors. This was on my heart because before I gave my life to Christ at the age of 24, I lived my life as a gay man, actively involved in the gay community. But by my mid-20s, I knew my life was in trouble. Didn't know where to go for help, but in God's perfect timing, He sent someone who invited me to church, where I learned what it meant to follow Jesus. I eventually studied the scriptures and was so impressed with Jesus that I decided I wanted Him more than I wanted my gay life. That was a long time ago. But I have since used my past and current challenges with homosexual attraction to propel me to educate the church on these issues. And for the last decade, that's what we've been doing. But we needed help financially to do this, and so for the last 10 years, you have been there for us, partnering with us in this important cause as we educate Christians on how LGBTQ issues relate to us in regards to matters of faith. Brothers and sisters, if there's ever been a time when a ministry like Strength and Weakness is needed, it's today. So we need your ongoing support, both financially, but also in your prayers. I'm not sure how many of my American brothers and sisters realize this, but just in the last year, the Canadian government passed a law making it illegal for Christians to stand for traditional biblical sexual ethics. I know that's hard to believe, but in my country today, you could go to jail for 3 to 5 years for publicly saying that homosexuality is not representative of what God intended for human sexuality. Don't be too shocked. Your country isn't that far behind. But the whole world has been turned upside down, hasn't it? What used to be right is now wrong, and what is wrong is now right. The distinctions between right and wrong, life and death, the natural and the unnatural, man and woman, good and evil, all these things are becoming blurred. The world is in a desperate place needing Jesus. People need Christ. So let me say this. Since I've got this platform for a couple of minutes, let me go beyond saying thank you and appeal to you to hold unswaveringly to the countercultural yet life-saving message of the Bible. People's eternity rests on it. For how can there be any hope of redemption or salvation for our friends and neighbors if the one drowning is the lifeguard? If there's ever been a time when our world needs the hope-filled, grace-filled, truth-filled message of Jesus Christ, it is today. As a ministry, this is what we've fully dedicated ourselves to, regardless of how countercultural it is, in Canada or anywhere else. Thanks for your support.